Today we're going to talk about the volume of pyramids. The volume of a prism or pyramid is the amount of space, inside a 3D figure. The figure below, talking about this one, has two shapes. Okay, it has a rectangular pyramid, so rectangular pyramid, and a rectangular prism as well. So rectangular prism. If you notice, the pyramid is inside the prism. So if you see here, this is your pyramid, and it's inside the prism. So this means that the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 the volume of a prism. So you can't really tell by that picture, but it takes up 1/3 the space of the prism. Okay, let's look at some examples. So right here, we have the volume of a pyramid. We have a height and a base. Well, for this one, the formula, if you look on your formula chart and find volume and then pyramid, the formula for it is V, volume, equals 1/3 big B times H. Now, what does big B mean? Well, big B is the area of the base. And that part's very important because it's not just the base. It's not a little b. It's big B, which means the entire area of the base. So this entire area right there. Okay. And what is the shape of the base here? Well, the shape of this base is a rectangle. That's important to know because then you know how to find the area of that specific base. So now that we took some notes on that one, now we're really going to practice. Here's an example. So the volume of a pyramid. Well, first we write the formula again. So V for volume equals 1/3 big B times H. And big B is the area of the base. In this case, let's break down, well, what shape is the base? So big B is a rectangle here. Because if you notice, there's a rectangle. There's a 12 and a 10. So it's not a square, and we're just talking about the base for now. So the area of a rectangle is what we need to find. In that case, it's your little b times h, base times height, or length times width, as you might remember it as well. Both of them will get you the same answer. And what we use are your 12 for your base or length, and then times 10, which gives us 120 for our big B. So big B is 120. Well, the height is the height of the entire prism. Okay, so the entire pyramid, the entire pyramid, which is 8. So right here is our height, which is 8. Now let's just plug it in and solve for volume. So following the formula, V, which they already put for us, equals big B times H, or 1/3 big B times H. So if we have 1/3 big B, now we're plugging in our number, so that's 120 times height of 8. Or, I wanted you to see it both ways. You could be just multiplying 120 times 8, all divided by 3, which would give you the same answer. And this would be 120 times 8 is 960. And then if we divide that by 3, then we get our final total volume of 320 feet cubed now, since we're working with a 3-dimensional figure. So the answer to that one is 320 feet cubed. Now if we go back to big B, I do want to apologize because area of the base, I didn't label the feet. So I'm going back to big B. It's 125 feet squared, since that is area. All right, let's do example 2. Now don't forget, in these videos you can also pause it if I'm going a little bit too fast for you. Okay? So on example 2, volume of a pyramid. So something's a little bit different about this one. And if we look right here, it's all about the shape of the base. Well, this pyramid has a triangle for a base. So there's going to be an extra step here that we cannot forget about. Every time you see a triangle in these, you should always think divide by 2. You'll have to remember that. Alright, so let's talk about our formula. The formula is still for a pyramid, which is still V equals 1/3 big B, area of the base, times the height. So let's focus on the area of the base real fast. First of all, the shape of the base is a triangle. So we need to use the formula to find the area of a triangle, which is little b times height divided by 2. Now here's where it gets confusing. We are only looking at what's highlighted right now, the part that's the base. Nothing else exists. Okay, so if we're looking at our base, we have this side and we have this side that are numbered. So we have 3 and 4, and those are the dimensions that we need to use. So when we plug that in, we're going to do 3 times 4 divided by 2, which would give us 12 divided by 2, which is going to give us 6. Alright, so our big B is 6 centimeters squared, since it is area. So in my class, I tell my kids that once we use it, we lose it. And that just kind of helps, because then you don't use them again. And so the 3 is out, the 4 is out, we used them already. Now let's talk about this sneaky guy over here. That is on a slant, which means it's also out, because height is never on a slant. That's not how you would stand up at the doctor's to get your height. You would stand straight up like this one, which is 10. So the height of the entire pyramid is 10. So height is 10. And now we get to plug it into our formula. So if we do it with the dividing by 3 way, then we have big B, so 6, plugging it in now, times h, which is 10, and then divide all that by 3 because it's 1/3. Alright, so 60 divided by 3, and that's going to give us 20 centimeters cubed. So it's really not too scary. You just have to remember that the base is a triangle, and you have to do little b times h, divide by 2. And if once you use it, you lose it, helps, then cross them out when you use them, there goes 10. And that other 3, this guy over here, was a slant, which is not our height. Alright, go ahead and pause the video and try the next ones out by yourself, and then you can press play and check your answer. So for instance, example 3. Try that one out, and then come back and press play. And then try number 4 as well. Alright, press pause and come right back. Okay, so time to check your answers. For example 3, if you followed the formula, which was V equals 1/3 big B times h, and then you figured out your big B is 80, so the area of your rectangular base is 80 inches squared. The height of the whole pyramid is 6, and then you plug it in, and you should be getting up to 480, that's divided by 3, gives us 160 inches cubed. Number 4, following your formula, on this one, your base is a triangle, but what's nice about this one is they already gave you the area of that triangle. It says area is 8.7 or 8 7/10 centimeters squared. So now you just plug that in for your big B and multiply it by the height of the pyramid. So hopefully you caught that 7 was actually slanted, and that's why I crossed it out, because there are no slants used for your height. Sorry about that. My computer has a messed up part of the screen, so I will rewrite that. No slants. Okay, slants cannot be used for the height. In 7th grade, we are not even looking at those slants. So then once you do your math, you should get 26 1/10 centimeters cubed, or 26.1 centimeters cubed. And that's it. Now go ahead and try the rest of the problems in your packet by yourself. Good luck.